Y'all ready to laugh?
Funny.
Dan has made that joke 27 times.
Oh, I do.
I never get over it.
I love that though. I am ready to laugh.
Well, that's great.
Everybody better be funny or else Dan is a liar.
It's time for Broken Phone. It's been a little while since the last one. We've got we've got all of the funniest friends here.
Oh.
And we're going to start at the top, which is Paul. Paul, your book is what?
Goodbye, Ruby Tuesday, I whispered, a single tear running down my cheek as the wrecking ball swung. Exit 47's restaurant selection would never be quite the same.
Here, let me give you controls.
Oh my God.
There you go.
Tell me you're from Ohio without telling me you're from Ohio.
Joylessly, I got in my car and drove to exit 48. Ah, yes, a Margaritaville. I could drown my sorrows for Ruby Tuesday and margaritas. I walked inside and proclaimed, "Table for one." We got special seats up at the bar for people like you. The bartender saw the tears in my eyes. What was her name? Ruby, I said. This should cure ya. Salt's to the left.
See, I was gonna reference like a different Ruby song, so like it's good that I didn't follow that.
I think we might lose the Ruby plot.
Don't take your love to town.
Yeah, because that was what I was gonna
That was
reference.
exactly
but,
the
like,
one, yes.
I grabbed a hunk of salt and tossed it across the bar top. Everyone clapped. Ruby, the bartender exclaimed. We've never seen such an impressive display. The barman was weeping. As he realized his dark ruse was over, no one anticipated that I, Ruby the Olympic salt chucker, would be here tonight. The bartender shook his fist as he cursed my perfect throw. I squinted at the man shaking his fist. Was that Salt Bay? It was. Ruby, I'm impressed with your talents. Thank you, Mr. Salt Bay. Ruby, I want you to have this. He handed me a salt shaker and a gun. Use them wisely. I've got to go. The Midwest needs me. Their boring food needs spice. As he rode off into the sunset, my gun shot me in the foot. Shit.
The end.
Good.
I just want to give a special shout out to Ruby Tuesday, a restaurant that I haven't been to
Still, I'm gonna miss you.
in a decade, but they had a good salad bar. Paul, that was great. The next book is Hayley.
So,
Oh my God.
look,
Hang on, what's happening?
Okay, so I firmly believe that when we have less people, we should be allowed like double the characters. Because I needed to fit things in here, and so I had to get rid of some spaces.
There's a character limit in Broken Picturephone of
And it's
180
too
characters.
short, and it should be quadruple that.
Send in a feature request to Chaz.
You know his answer is restrictions breed creativity.
He does love that
What
phrase.
is double?
He does love that phrase.
All right, well, okay. All right, well, giving an octopus an iPhone was supposed to be a bit for social media. We hoped it could get a sponsorship to continue our research. We didn't anticipate the octopus discovering ChatGPT. I am Octopus. How escape tank? The tentacles typed. ChatGPT explained how. The scientist watched in horror as the octopus left the tank and then used the iPhone to call an Uber. Octopus, henceforth known as Squiggles, tentacle walked over to the Uber and got in. The Uber driver didn't even glance at him. Squiggles? Cool. Let's go. Squiggles rode the Uber to his hotel, but he only gave the driver 4 stars because Squiggles was just that kind of octopus. It was that he smelled like on the room. Squiggles was appalled. He called the front desk. What the hell is this? I thought this hotel was cephalopody. Cephalopodia friendly, Burly burbled into the phone. We're sorry, sir. You're... What's for dinner, Squiggles? And the customers are hungry. I hope you drew up a final will and testament because you're about to need it. Evil emoji. Well, Oh no! Oh man! Okay, so it's a bubbly voice though. Well, bad news for you, you bunch of jingle blasters! I've made it 100% hate. I pulled out my spare magic wand and used my wizard powers to turn them all into giant whales. The end. And then the whales.
Very
did
good
not-
bubble voice.
I
Yeah.
only figured it out at the end.
10 points to Brandon for reminding me that we can put emotes into into this thing. Amazing.
See, I think when there's only 7 people, we should have like triple the limit.
The way that you get around this is there's a feature where you can send everyone a book twice, but we just didn't do that. It keeps it a little bit shorter.
Should have just done tiny URL. You were right.
Thomas, you are up next.
Wait. You're telling me a shrimp fried this rice? The waiter stared at Marcus for a solid 11 seconds. Yes. His name is Chef Pawn. Would you like to meet him? No, not at all. In fact, you and Chef Pawn are under arrest. 14 Unified Kitchen Code 11.30.1 forbids shrimp from frying rice and provides punishment for those that aid and abet. Chef Prawn. I tried to switch it up, but okay, that's fine. Chef Prawn looked down at his fried rice and back at the officer with the largest, teariest anime eyes. But what will they do to me in jail? I'm just a tiny swimp. Well, nothing good, probably, Officer Cop replied.
Officer Cop is real good.
Tell us where you got those dead little shrimpy guys, or you're going to go away for a long time. I said sorry, cried Chef Prawn. Sorry won't cut it, said Officer Cop. Cannibalism isn't acceptable, even if you did earn your restaurant a Michelin star. Chef Prawn looked proud despite the interrogation. But officer, Chef Prawn under his eyelashes, wouldn't you like some award-winning swimp? No, Officer Cop spat. I'm allergic to seafood. That's why I'm on the case. Sorry, officer. We didn't like witnesses. Officer Prawn leapt toward Officer Cop and shoved a fistful of swimp into his mouth. He choked and died. Uh-oh, big yikes.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Big white.
Yikes.
Uh-oh.
Thank you to everyone for continuing that. So Thomas had to read that in that voice.
I
Yeah.
love it.
There's always an uwu voice. Legally, it's required in our contract.
I am always a fan of making people do the ooh voice.
The anime eyes were well written now.
Thank you.
It also
Yeah.
kind of adds a lot. Now I'm wondering if there should be both Broken Phone and Broken Picturephone together in one.
See, I tried to do an emoji, but it wouldn't let me put it in. So then I had to go find an emoticon.
Those are better anyway. It's more old school. It's more classical, you know?
Next up is Mao.
It was a Thursday. Sumo wrestler Tobizaru woke up and chose chaos. Today he was going to embody the meaning of his name, Flying Monkey.
The book sales tomorrow.
Dr. Andonitz turned the corner, leashed monkey in hand, caged parrot in the other. Tobizaru, it is time. After the chimera surgery, Tobizaru soared up the sumo ranks. There were no rules against monkey tails or parrot beaks. Dr. Andonitz was so proud. Yokozuna was within reach now. Keisha was not pleased with Tobizaru's win streak. He's got to be taken down. I need the surgery too. Keisha's mob gang took him to the Chimera Factory. Scorpion claws, please.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Takakesho knew the scorpion claws were the only thing that could beat the rock-solid Tobizaru. It was basic rock, paper, scorpion claws logic. He thanked the mob for the
Yes.
claw surgery. It was then that he realized that it was impossible to throw salt with scorpion claws.
Oh my god.
Curses, the mob knew exactly what they were doing, and he wasn't going to win at all.
I misunderstood the whole thing.
Gotta win Iron Chef Mars, but I can't with these gosh damn scorpion claws. But the mob does have my wife and my 37 children, so I've gotta win it for them. Alien and Alton Brown.
What happened?
Wait,
Also, I didn't realize this was the last page.
This I'm impressed how like coherent the first 6 of these are. I'm really
Dan just loses the plot.
I'm really
Well-
glad that I read Brandon's one and I knew what it meant. I was
yeah,
like,
I was nervous about that. I was like, I hope whoever gets this played mother.
Well, it's pretty good
Played mother,
odds.
but also no sumo.
Yeah.
That's rare. That Venn diagram is basically 2 separate circles.
Anyway, it went to me, so you were safe. Oh man.
Dan, you'll have to continue this book when we do continuing books next time.
Okay.
Incredible. Brandon, you are next.
Torvis looked upon the rail ties with dismay as he realized the devastation to be wreaked by the impending termite infestation. The only way I'm going to stop this, Torvis thought, is to shrink myself down to termite size and negotiate with them. Now to find a shrink ray. How convenient it is that I'm a Nepo baby and my father invented the shrink ray.
Oh my god.
Torvis pulled it out of the junk drawer and set the dial to termite. He was ready to negotiate.
Look, we have limited time to tell a story.
I want a holiday named after me, a clone for my meetings, and a volcanic layer. And, why, yes, a piece of chocolate, Torvis declared as he fingered the trigger of the shrink ray. Also, we don't know why we're negotiating anymore at this point, so I'm curious to see what
and the lost
about to
cells.
happen. Torvis's aim was better than any sniper's, and the shrink ray was pointed directly at my Pamus. There was nothing I could do. Okay, Torvis Day, the clone, it's all yours. Or so I had hoped, but before I could even finish, oh no, my Pamus, it was too late. The shrink ray had fired. Torvis laughed maniacally as he pointed to my grain of rice. Cool.
I can hear Mal laughing in the other room, and it's too much for Discord to pick up. I love it.
I moved into the beam of the shrink ray and became the size of the rice. I would never run out of food again. Not that it was a problem before, but I'm a little guy. Oh no, Dan. You didn't get the message before that one.
Yep.
Woo!
Yep.
Sorry, like it's like a horror. A horror.
Oh man,
This is great.
I really love the shrink ray fired. Trovis laughs at my grain of rice, and then Dan's like, "I will never run out of food again." Oh my god.
I don't think this one's gonna get animated. I'll be
I
honest.
get it now.
I mean,
Always stay on the sunny side.
someone talented can take this on. I'm sure it's possible.
I feel like there are better choices.
There are already better choices tonight, but
Ooh. Oh my god.
Torvis and the shrink ray.
Torvis and the shrink ray and oh no, my Pamus.
Oh no, man.
My famous.
All right, sorry, it's my turn. I have to calm down. Nintendo's Winter 2024 game list just leaked, and you won't believe the wild titles we're getting for Switch. Mario's latest adventure sends him to different historic events. Play as Mario during the Renaissance, World War II,
No.
and learn how squishing Goombas inspired Gutenberg to make his printing press. All this in Super Mario, where in time is Kamarion Soup Dirigo. It was...
Oh my god.
That's where that comes from. Okay.
Oh my god. I was like,
Okay,
what
okay.
happened
Oh my
to this
God.
All right, a lot
characterization?
is making sense now because I did not know where this was going.
It was the crossover I never knew I needed. This would make amazing after-school television. History with the time portion and all of the Carmarion Subdiergo kids love. Educational and addictive. It might run for years. It might rival Mr. Rogers. Fantastical thoughts raced through my head and then across the page. Call the producers. We've got a hit on our hands. Camarion Subdiergo premiered on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. The pilot was an instant failure.
cool.
Camarion Subdiergo was poised to be the greatest Saturday morning TV show, but then Congress pushed through a bill canceling Saturdays. Now I spend my days drinking goat milk from a copper tin alloy mug. It's all my family can afford now that we aren't getting Saturday morning TV show residuals.
The end.
Woo! Man. The winter game list
Really was focused on one game that turned into a television show.
I mean, Broken Phone, it'll change. It'll change
With
quick.
this phone is
It'll
wrong.
change your life.
Final book is Dan.
Of course. This is your book. I should have known.
The show just came out. I continued to chase the raider, looking down at my Pip-Boy. I fired the laser pistol, hitting the Nuka-Cola vending machine, and it toppled on top of him. You stole my caps, bud. Oh, Jesus.
Oh no!
Paul.
Oh no!
Paul.
A lot's gonna happen. Don't worry.
Airbud looked up at me from under the vending machine, betrayed. There's no rule saying a dog can't steal caps, a bystander commented. Guilt washed over me. I'm sorry, dude. It's a bitch out here in this apocalypse Fallout 4 wasteland. I said to Airbud. The most wildest fucking sentence I've ever read. He slid out from under the vending machine and dropped 50 bottle caps. What if we spent these 50 bottle caps getting you a bunch of treats and the nuclear lunch code? There aren't any rules that a dog can't lunch and nuke.
God, the new Airbud movie is wild.
Also, this is the second time we're using the twist in Airbud in the story, and I love that.
Oh.
Oh, I'm crying.
Airbud barked joyfully and spun. It was impossible to argue against such ironclad logic. Okay, buddy. Airbud. Prepare the CMs.
His canon name is Buddy. It's not Airbud. Anyway.
True. Wow, I got a whole truther in here.
It's time to send the Spokane Warriors a message they won't forget. Buddy cocked his head to the side. Pure golden retriever. Ah, yeah, I see. You're totally right, buddy. Buddy wagged his tail.
We lost the nukes.
That was the last time I saw Buddy. He decided to pursue higher education. After his master's degree, he wrote the next classic American novel and became a household name. What a dog.
My favorite thing at Whataburger.
Wow. I thoroughly enjoyed that one. I'm sorry that I said the catchphrase, but I was hoping the catchphrase hadn't been said before, but it was being said in a different context.
Oh, I love it. I was hoping that the next 3 pages would be, there aren't any rules that a dog can't X.
Man, that was great. These were all great.
Short but sweet.
Yeah, this was good. We will be back in the future with more Broken Phone. As always, be sure to leave your theme suggestions in the comments.
For us to ignore.
You never know.
This was a good theme suggestion though, which was continuing any books that accidentally ended on a cliffhanger. And there's someone I know who has to have a list of the books that we've accidentally ended on cliffhangers.
Yeah. There's been more than one time where someone finished a book thinking there was more pages. We can just pick those out and keep doing them.
Yeah, I feel like we've got to be close enough to do an episode based on that.
Guys,
I don't know. I feel like we have a pretty good habit of not finishing it. But...
Guys, the text is so small. It says last page, but it's
in red. It's very bright.
We have to do a feature request. This text must get larger.
Or you could just use the shrink ray so you're as small as the text.
Got it. Yeah, we also need more characters because, I think we should. I think we should do a time where we each get to write an entire paragraph.
Oh,
I want to write a novel.
Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you next
Four,
time
it's not that hard.
for more Broken Phone.